video because I just don't know what's going on with me right now, so I just feel like I need somebody to talk to and not to burden myself on others. I'm gonna talk to y'all, and this video gonna get posted whenever it do get posted, and when it get posted, hopefully I'm in a different headspace, in a different place in life. Cause I'll rewatch them once I post them, but I really don't be watching them because I feel like if I watch it, I'm gonna be back in that same space I was when I made it in the first place. And you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I made this to say, everybody know I got my CDLs, right? You should, if you've been watching my videos. You should know I have my CDLs. You should also know that I went over the road, and right now in July, I have 10 months on my license, but I have 9 months of experience. Yeah, hold on, let me make sure. August, September, October. Yeah. So that's what I have on my license right now, and I don't want to continue being over the road. Like, I just don't feel like. And he's driving at 10 and 2, but that's what you're supposed to do. But anyway, so y'all know, that ain't me. Like, it was cool for the time being. It was fun. I gained experience. I went places I would have never went, and if I would have went there, I would have flew. So I enjoyed the experience that I did have, the time that I did put in. But I don't even know if I want to drive no more. I'm sorry, my supervisor. I'm sorry. But I don't even know if I want to drive anymore. And B, I know for sure I don't want to drive on the road. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that's going to fulfill me, what it is I want to do, what it is I'm going to stick to. Because I'm not going to say I quit everything, but it's like once I've mastered something, or once I know how to do something fully, I get bored with it, and I'm going to leave it alone. So in other words, I quit. The longest I've probably stayed on a job is a year. And for me to be 22, I turned 23 in 4 days. But for me to be 22, I don't work at a prison. I worked at, I lied. I worked at Walmart like 2-3 years. But I worked at prisons. I worked at Walmart. I've done warehouses. I drove trucks. I did hair. I went to school for hair. Like, I'm not going to say I'm all, yeah, we're going to say that. I'm all over the place, and if somebody was asking me what am I truly passionate about, like the thing that hurt my feelings the most is hair. Anything to do with hair, that hurt my feelings, because I really take my time when it comes to hair. So anything dealing with cosmetology. So my plan was to stay on the road, over the road, until I got my year of experience. Come back home, work for a company, and do a weekend shift, as a driver. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the weekend shift. I wanted to go to school Monday through Thursday. See, when I speak it makes sense. It's like, okay, you finished being over the road, so you really put your time in. When you come home, you kind of got a guaranteed job because you got the experience, your license straight, you don't have a record, so you kind of got a guaranteed job. You're going back to school, and you still got some scholarship stuff left over. Like, you still got Zell, you still got Hope, you still got everything that you had when you were in school, so you still got all of that. So it's like I have everything basically in my hands, and the only thing that's stopping me from doing it is me because I don't want to do it. And the more I talk, the more I realize it's like, now you need to put your pride to the side. It don't matter what you want to do. Nobody else is going to pay your bills but you. So you have to figure out what it is you want to do. And like, I'm going to tell y'all what I really hate. I really hate the fact that I got myself in debt at a young age. Like, that's why I tell anybody, I would tell anybody, do not be in a rush to move out your mama's house. Do not be in a rush to go get a new car. Like, even if they don't give you a car, go get you something that's paid for. Go get you a Honda or something. And I love, look, to this day, I still want that 1998, 2002 Honda Accord body style, the one that was on Baby Boy. To this day, I still want that car. And I drive a 2017. To this day, I still want that Honda. So, do not let nobody else psych you out and make you do something you don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to pay your bills. You're the only one that got you. Like, yes, you could have a support system. Yes, your parents may do this. Yes, your parents may do that. But they not going to always foot that bill. So, before you put yourself in a position to where you can't maintain yourself, don't do it. Like, or do one or the other. Like, me, I had to do both. I had to get a new car and I had to move out. So when I got the new car, I had that car for probably about 6-7 months. So I already knew I could maintain the payments on my car. I saw myself making a little extra money. So I was like, okay, I think I could move out my mama's house. But I gotta learn the hard way, and that's exactly what I did. I learned the hard way. I stayed out 2 years, so I stayed out 2 years paying car note, paying rent, like, and this how much the struggle was. Like, I had roommates both of them years. I didn't have my own apartment. Yes, but I was paying for that room. I could have spent that on an apartment, true enough, but still, it wasn't my space. I had roommates, and to this day, I still love them. Like, to this day, we still talk, all of that. So, I built relationships I wouldn't have never built because I wouldn't stay with nobody. But I did. And I love them to this day. Now, we got a bond. I feel like can't nobody really come between for real. Because we done stayed together. Like, once you stay with somebody, that you know them on a whole different level. Good, bad, ugly, like, a whole different level. So, I had roommates. I had car note. I started getting into credit card bills. So I had credit card bills. I had a phone bill because at this point, I don't want to be on my mama's phone line no more. Like, me trying to be so independent, I'm talking as if it's negative. It's good that I wanted to do all of this stuff. It's good that I didn't want to be under my mama. It's good. But I'm trying to tell anybody, if you can avoid it, if you don't have to do that, don't make yourself do that. My mama ain't put me out there. So don't put yourself out there. That's all I'm saying. Like, me doing the things I did, it built a different hunger in me. It built a different drive in me because I knew I had to eat it. Like, my mama would help me, but at the end of the day, I got to realize, like, my mama got her own stuff going on. So I can't depend on mama. I can't depend on grandma. I can't depend on daddy money. Like, they did what they had to do. Up until the age of 18, like, they did what they had to do. It's up to me now. And they just gotta trust they put a foundation in me that I can build off of. That's it. So I would tell anybody straight up, like, do not put yourself in debt. If you do get a car, use it on stuff that you would normally pay for and you can't afford to pay for it. Like, gas. Do not buy food. Do not buy food on your car because you don't realize how much money you spend in food for real till you get that bill at the end of the month. So do not buy food, but like gas, that's $20 or $30 you was gonna spend anyway. And when you spend that 20 or 30, just apply that. Like, don't even let it get to the end of the month where the interest is added on to it. Just as soon as you slide your card, boom, that 20 show up because we got apps now. That 20 show up, pay it off. Don't do food, clothes. Like with me, I got cards with clothing stores that I shop at or kind of don't shop at. Like, I got a Maurice's, I have a Forever 21, I got a Victoria's Secret, I got a Gap, and I've had all of these cards over These are cars I feel like I got when I was first starting my credit. I'm on to bigger levels when it comes to the cards that I want in my pocket. Like, I ain't dissing them, but I'm trying to get them Navy Federals. Navy Federal give you 10,000. I'm trying to touch stuff like that. This little $300, $400, $500 limit, that's cool, and it was okay when I was first starting my credit off. But I'm trying to level up. And ain't no trying, and I am leveling up, because if I already know that card ain't finna be no money for real, I ain't even finna apply. I ain't even finna let you hit my credit with that. No, what's $500? I'm okay. I'm good. Oh, and I should have said this first. Before you get a real credit card, get a secure credit card. That you can look it up. I'm gonna tell you shorthand what it is. You put your own money up front, and from 6 months to a year, just pay it off whatever you spend. So, okay, I might have said that wrong. So, example, I got my secure card with Navy Federal. So, I did $200. I gave them $200. They put it on the card. So, I put my own money up front to kind of build more credit. And in 6 months to a year, they're going to give me my $200 back. So with the way that is done, once my card is no longer secured, meaning once my money is no longer backing that card, they're going to back the card because they see that I can maintain a healthy spending balance. I can maintain a healthy. Navy Federal turned that 200 into 2,000, and it took them, I'm gonna say about 9 months. It took them about 9 months, but they turned that 200 into 2,000. So I would advise people to get a secure card before you go get a credit card. Either way, it's gonna be on your credit. Either way, it's gonna apply to all 3 bureaus, but it's not gonna hit as hard as a card that you didn't get. I'm not saying you automatically gonna get a secure card, but it's hard for you not to get a secure card. It's for people without credit, or it's for people who trying to build credit. Like, that pushed my score, I'm gonna say about 40 points. And if I was to pay all my cards off, like right now, my credit score would be at a 760. So I'll be 22 with a 760 credit score, and don't know what I want to do in life. Awesome, right? But your credit good, so you can go get you some loans. You can make you a couple businesses, get you some LLCs, build you some business credit, get you some net 30s, net 60s. Build you some credit for your business, and then you can get loans, and it's not based off your personal credit score. So, I said all this to say, just because people didn't teach you stuff growing up, that is not an excuse for what you do or do not know now. Anything you want to know, research. Anything that you feel like is going to be valid, anything that you're going to feel like is going to benefit you, anything that you're going to feel like is going to put you on a level up, do your research, better yourself. You can't blame everything on your mama and your daddy for the rest of your life. You can only blame yourself at this point because you are an adult. They set a foundation. They did what they were or were not supposed to do. But you know right from wrong, right? You know you don't want to repeat the cycle they doing. You know you don't want to be your mom. You know you don't want to be your dad. So if you know you don't want to be either one of your parents, you at least got to start. You may not know what you want to be, but you know what you don't want to be. So just invest in yourself. Figure out what it is you like. Figure out what it is that makes you whole, what completes you. And don't let nobody force you to go to no 4 year. Don't let nobody force you to do something they should have did with themselves. Don't let nobody live their life through you. Your life is yours. You are here for some odd reason. So once you figure out your purpose, your reason, what fulfills you, you know, what you gonna put your all into, don't let nobody talk you out your dream. Don't let nobody talk you out your vision. Don't let nobody talk you out of anything, because it's yours. It wasn't meant for them to understand. When something is given to you and you go to the next person and they talk down on it, and then you go back to the person who gave you this gift, you're like, I don't think that's for me. They wasn't even talking to them. They was talking to you. And just because you can do it, just because it comes easy to you, just because it's so simple to you, something that is so simple to you can be so complex to somebody else, can be so hard to somebody else, or they just too lazy or not willing to do it, or don't know how to do it, but you do. So the things that you do know how to do, the things that you pick up fast on, that is your strength. Things like that, that's what you're supposed to be doing, because everybody can't do it, and it's not for everybody to do. It's certain things that is just for you. It was made for you. It's couture. It's yours. So don't ever let nobody make you feel like what you're doing wrong. And don't let nobody question you. If you already know you're doing something that you're supposed to be doing, you need to have tunnel vision of what you're doing. Because they may not understand it. And it's not for them to understand. So it's cool. They ain't going to get it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't for them to get. It's for you to get. It's for you to believe in. It's for you to put faith in. It's for you to push behind. It's for you to do. Now, if you choose to let somebody talk to you about what you're supposed to be doing, if you choose to let somebody talk to you about what you're supposed to be doing, you can't blame nobody but yourself for your what ifs. Oh, what if I would have stuck to it? What if I would have did it? What, like, where would I be at now? Like, if you're not doing none of the stuff that you truly are passionate about, the stuff you truly like, the stuff you invested yourself in, if you're not doing none of that because you let somebody talk you out of it, that ain't nobody's fault but yours. Because it's going to be a lot of naysayers in everything you do. Y'all, this video wasn't supposed to be this long. For those of you who did watch it all the way to the end, I appreciate you for watching it. I'm finna end it because I done got on 16. But thank y'all for watching. And y'all, I be trying to make videos when I be feeling myself now, because I be looking back on my videos and I look a mess. But if y'all follow my social medias, if y'all follow my social medias, you already know how I be looking on a daily. It's just like when I make videos, I be giving y'all the raw. Like, I don't be caring what I look like, because I feel like what I gotta say gonna overpower what's on my page. It's gonna overpower what's on my ears. It's gonna overpower what's on my face. Like, y'all need to hear what's coming out my mouth, not what I look like. Anyway, thank y'all for watching.